Alright guys, so today we're going to take a look at some Soul Saga. This is from S.Platt, back in the day with Top Cow. Unfortunately, the series never saw its finish, but it is, in my opinion, some of S.Platt's coolest work. I really dig it, I love it, and I want to look at, we're not going to look through all the books, but I just want to focus on the double page spreads that are in these books, because you can tell it's kind of like methodical. Like each and every book has this masterful double page spread going on. Sometimes, a few, sometimes there's some panels in there, but a lot of times it's just like full bleed double page spreads, just like magnificent. So I just want to take a look at them and just kind of just pour over them because they're fantastic. So we're going to look at those today, so let's jump in with book one. Starting with book one, of course. And real quick, I just wanted to point out, these are inked by Matt Banning, who does a fantastic job. Does wonderful Crow Quill inks over S.Platt's work. And then, of course, you got Christian Lichner and Aaron Lucen from Liquid. So these guys were like the best colorists back in the day. Liquid Colors, just doing some fantastic stuff. So this is like an all-star team, man. S.Platt, Matt Banning, Christian Lichner, and Liquid Colors doing an awesome job. So here's one awesome double page spread. Get rid of that glare there, but they're just epic spreads, man. I mean, lots of depth. You got the cityscape behind it, these super geared up dudes, and I think what really helps this book, right, because it's it's futuristic-y. You got flying planes and just all this cool architecture that they throw in, figures or monuments and all kinds of stuff like that. But it really just helps you kind of just immerse yourself in this new world that they're building. So you got these really awesome double page spreads, and it really just helps you feel like you're a part of this cool new world that they're building. So I really dig it. Let me zoom in on this awesome ink work, awesome cross hatching going on, lots of detail, really cool. Next page, spread, huge ship. So you got some panels going on and stuff, but just lots of these cool double page spreads going on. And they get better. Alright, here's the last one of book one. And just a massive action shot. Just taking out some dudes. But look at all that line work. This is definitely some of my favorite S.Platt work. One of my other favorites is when he did Prophet. The first book he did on Prophet. I think it was, I want to say it was 5. I think it was issue 5. But definitely some of my favorite S.Platt stuff. And he was actually inking himself on that. But the inks really just shine on this with Matt Banning. Doing awesome work. Super cool. Alright, so that's it for book one. Let's go check out book two. So here's the opening shot for book two. So all the books actually start out like this. The credits page and everything is just part of page one. It's a huge, cool shot. So even here they're like setting it up, and you're just immersing yourself in this world that they're building. This dude's working on this ship over here. Just super cool. Real quick, this page is not a double page spread, but this one's like a splash page. It's kind of bleeding into the background of the other panels, but this is a splash page. Again, lots of statues, monuments. You just get this idea of, a lot of history going on in this world that they're building. Super cool. You could kind of get an idea how massive that thing is. Lots of depth there. Very cool. Again, just awesome ink work. But then, dun dun dun, this one, check this out. You're introducing this new sweet looking villain, and he's got his own vertical double page spread. Feed your master. Check that out. It's awesome. Let's start up here. Look at that. Just dope. They don't make them like they used to. It's just fantastic. Super cool. Just this cool, huge, massive double page spread. I love that face. Very cool. This is not doing it justice, but you're getting the glare there, but just a super cool page right there. Next page, not a double page spread, but you're kind of getting like this huge, massive image in the center here. Again, he's so good at creating this like depth. Another huge, massive statue, a little dude in the foreground, silhouetted. With like this background just receding behind the panels. Super cool. And it's just an awesome arm just hanging out in there. Super cool. Kissy kissy. Boop. Alright. Here is book 3. This cover, if you get a chance, if you look it up on Google, look at Soul Saga number 3, just the inks or art, and you could find just the inks that Matt Banning did on this cover. They're flipping awesome. Just so cool. Lichner's colors kind of dark, so you can't really make out all the awesome ink work. My colorist actually is a little on the darker side too, so sometimes it kind of covers up the cool, awesome inks you got underneath. But this is just a bad, awesome cover. Bad as in good. But yeah, so check that out if you can. Super cool. Looks great in color too, but just looking at the inks, it's awesome. All right, so let's see here. Crack it open. Nope. Page 2. Here is the opening double page shot. Massive war going on. Like, this is so dark you can hardly make out the credits here on this flag. A lot of times, you're coloring on a computer screen and it's it's backlit, so it's got light to it, so the colors appear brighter and you can see everything better on a computer screen. But then when you print, things just kind of tend to be a little darker, so it's hard to kind of find that happy medium where you're not losing stuff. Page 3 and 4. Boom! Another double page spread. Just awesome. Alright, next awesome double page spread. Again, this is a vertical one of the sick villain whose name I forget, but he's going after this sword. It's like just huge and massive, but super cool. Hard to like really get all these details in here, but super cool. All these faces just popping out of everywhere. Love it. Super cool. Then there's this bad boy. This one always sticks in my head because this This is just so cool. Again, with this depth, you got like all these little characters in the foreground and like this just massive statue in the background there. You know, planes flying around. Just kind of gives you an idea of the scale. It's just so cool. You know, panels scattered around it there. But it's super cool. I love this one. Next page, and here's the big baddie. You're like not sure, like, why is he hanging out with the good guys? What's going on here? Great design work on these characters. Then the next page. Again, I love how he's just incorporating, you know, like these huge shots just kind of behind the panels, and just really opens it up. Very cool. Great design work on the page layouts. Alright, that brings us to book 4. Sweet cover here. Check that out. One more issue to go. Five issues. And I think that's all they made. But it looks like Sal Regla is doing inks on this book. So let's check out the opening shot. Boom. Oh yeah, this one's about to have a chase scene with some jets. I think the next page again. Boom. Check that out. Again, colors stinking awesome. And just the layouts, like, you know they plan this out. Like, let's do these huge double page spreads in the credit shot into the first page, you know. So they're methodically following this cool pattern, and it just really works. Really helps you get into the world they're creating here. It's really awesome. Another big shot of the ship. Really cool. Next page. If you thought they were done, no, they're not. But very cool. Awesome muscles. Very cool. Sal Regla on inks, I believe. Joe Weems, Marlo Alquiza. But still, same great ink work, same great art. Very cool. The book's like consistently, you know, just bringing the A game consistently through these books. I don't know why they stopped. We never saw the end, but it's awesome stuff. And then last but not least, in book 4, awesome double page spread fight scene. Super cool. It's rad. Next. Alright, so this is book 5. Last one. This is a really cool shot. So this image here is not inked, just pencil work, colored, and makes for a really interesting shot. Another huge, enormous statue. Small people in the foreground for the scale. Just super cool. Sal Regla on inks, Joe Weems, and Marco Galli, looks like. Colored by Liquid still. Next page, double page spread, page 2 and 3. This dude on his horse. Draken, that's it. The Draken himself, astride the dread obsidian. A dark spectre of menace, whose visage strikes fear and amazement in all who gaze upon him. Written well, too. That kind of like old language. People don't speak like that anymore. Next page. Got a double page. Or no, this is a splash page. But the way he does it just kind of like all flows together. It's just rad. But love it. It's super cool. Very cool. Alright, let's find the next one. Bam! Just a few pages over. Another massive fight scene. Like I said, man, these double page spreads are like aplenty in these books, and you know, they use them well, for sure. But gosh, man, all that detail S.Platt is just throwing in here. I mean, there is no shortage of bullet holes and black flecks, splatter, you name it. It's all in here. These pages are awesome. Here's a cool fight scene. So, I mean, he could have set it up like, you know, all the panels on this one page, and then, you know, this is just a splash page, but no, it's all crossing over. It's, you know, it's set up like a double page spread. Yeah. It just yells epic. This is epic. This is not your normal battle, not your normal dudes. This is epic. Alright, very last page. The cliffhanger. Never! Next issue truths revealed. But this was, I believe, the last issue. I think when I was looking for the other one, I feel like there was another issue, but it was like published only in Europe. Or something weird. I don't know. But anyway, this was the last issue. But really cool stuff. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this little flip through. Some Arthur Adams PS2 artwork. Colored by Liquid. Cool. GUMROAD. Andy Green. Awesome, guys. So yeah, so this week on Monday Motivation, we went through J. Scott Campbell's Rough Stuff Volume 3, which is awesome. If you haven't seen that, check that out. Lots of really cool artwork. And so next week, next Monday, we're going to be checking out Lineal U, Lead Poisoning. So on Monday Motivations, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Look for the next Monday Motivation to drop, and we'll look at some sweet Lineal U. Alright, guys. Peace out. Till next time. Adios.